Spencer J. Fox.
Spencer J. Fox,
Traveling detective.
traveling detective,
Is now traveling to...
Welcome to the presidential debate, appearing here on NEBN, your Northeastern Buffoon Network News, where we report what we want you to hear. Tonight, we have a presidential debate 2020 between Vice President Biden and President Trump. Now, introducing our newscast, Ernie Botchup and Bertha Mouth. Take it away, Ernie and Bertha.
Hello, I am Bertha Mouth with NEBN. We are here to the first presidential debate of 2020. And next to me is my partner newscaster Ernie Botchup.
Thank you, Bertha Mouth. Tonight is the debate between Vice President Biden and President Trump. The first debate for the 2020 election.
Yes, it will be an exciting night to see the character of our presidential candidates. Let us introduce our two moderators. Spencer J. Fox from Adventures of Spencer J. Fox and his twin cousin Murray Martin of Martin Adventures Incorporated.
Welcome, Spencer, as being one of our moderators. Tell me where you are from and a little about yourself.
I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, I'm the one that's in charge of the website, Adventures of Spencer J. Fox.
And Murray, please tell us more about yourself.
Spencer's my twin cousin, and we both live in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I'm the owner of Martin Adventures Incorporated. But I just wanted to say hello to my mommy on TV. You see me, Mommy? I'm on TV. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Okay, let's now introduce our candidates for the President of the United States for 2020. First candidate is Republican President Donald Trump.
Thank you, Bertha and Ernie at NEBN. Been looking forward to this debate for a long time.
Next is the other candidate for Democrat Party, Vice President Joe Biden.
Where's Joe? Ernie, where is he?
Let me introduce him again. Ladies and gentlemen, Democrat Vice President Joe Biden.
Hey, I'm here.
Welcome, Vice President. How are you doing today?
Oh, yeah. I'm glad to be here, too. Why am I here in the first place?
Mr. Vice President, you are here for the presidential debate.
Oh, really? Who's running?
You are.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I'm running for president.
Vice President Biden and President Trump meet your moderators.
Why are they here? Why do you need moderators?
We are having a debate. Both Spencer and Murray will be asking you questions.
About what?
About holding the office for the presidency.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Okay, now that the two candidates have been introduced, I will let Spencer and Murray have the floor for the debate. They will both begin asking questions to the candidates. Spencer, why don't you start?
Thank you, Ernie. My first question will be with President Trump. Now, President Trump, you've done a fantastic job the first 4 years that you've been in office. But let me read out the question for you. Let me put my glasses on. For a short amount of time, you accomplished a lot. Now, tell us what you're going to do in the next 4 years. Thank you for the compliment, Spencer. I appreciate that. Our plan for the next 4 years is to continue getting the economy on the right course, especially after COVID, implementing better trade deals, getting China to agree to a fair trade deal, getting the country to open after the COVID crisis, especially when the vaccine comes out, and it's coming out very, very quickly. I think all of America will be better for it, implementing laws to serve our country and to make sure violence has been stopped. Thank you, Mr. President, for your answers. Now, Vice President Biden, you've been in politics for over 40 years. Can you tell us your biggest accomplishments since you've been in office?
You mean I've been there for that long? Boy, time goes by when you're having fun.
Mr. Vice President, would you please answer the question, what have you accomplished?
Well, I've accomplished a lot of things.
Like what?
Well, I've been to a lot of meetings, summits, parties, elections, talks, political dinners, gave a lot of speeches, and most of all, I was vice president for 8 years under President Barack Obama.
Yes, I know that. But like President Trump had mentioned all the accomplishments he has done the last 4 years. Now, Mr. Vice President, what have you done for our country? Spencer, don't you think you're being a little hard on him? Okay, Murray, you ask him a question. I will, Spencer. Joey, tell me about all those meetings and dinners that you had while you were in office over 40 years.
Murray, I went to a lot of meetings and parties. Met all kinds of people. I met actors, celebrities, and famous politicians.
Who did you meet? Anybody famous?
Yeah, I met Shootin' Bill.
Wow, I love Shootin' Bill, the cowboy. I used to watch him on TV all the time when I was a kid. I love him. That's enough. Let's move on to the next question. But I love Shootin' Bill. Mr. President, tell me how you feel about socialism. At one time you said, socialism will never be in this country. Now tell us, how are you going to be able to stop socialism being in the future and to stop it being in this country?
Socialism is a destructive force to our country. It will be the end of our economy and our way of life. There will be no socialism in any way or form in our country. Like our other party, the Democrats, and the candidate vice president, they welcome socialism, not me. Socialism has no business being in our country.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now, Vice President Biden, tell us what you think of socialism.
Oh, come on, Ronald. I have an opinion about social distancing. Joe, it's Donald, not Ronald. What do you mean? You're Ronald Reagan, right? No, I am Donald Trump. Remember? I am also running for president. Really? How did you get in the election? Where's Ronald?
Please answer the question, Mr. Vice President.
Oh yeah, I can handle social distancing. I would make sure everybody practice social distancing because it works.
No, Mr. Vice President, it's not about social distancing, it's about socialism.
Yeah, like I said, social distancing works.
Spencer, go on to another question.
Okay, Mr. President, now on the subject of... Honey, Mommy. Hi, Mommy. Yes, I'm on TV. Do you see me? Hi, Mommy. Yes, Spencer's here too. Get off the phone, Murray. Mommy, I gotta go, okay? I gotta get off here, okay? I love you. I love you, Mommy. I love you, okay? Okay, I love you. Okay, bye. Where's Mommy? Spencer, I love my Mommy. I love talking to her. This is not the place for that.
Oh, come on, Spencer. He loves his mommy.
Joe, do you love your Mommy?
Yes, I do. I love my mommy very much.
Well, that's great, Joe.
In fact, if I win this election, we are going to have Mommy's Day. Joe, we already have it. It's called Mother's Day.
I love that, Joe. We will have Mommy's Day.
This is ridiculous. We need to talk about more important things about a country. More important things.
Are struggling to figure out how to pay the bills and stay in their homes. Their stories are an urgent reminder that we are
what am I
facing
hearing here?
the greatest
What am I hearing?
economic challenge
I'm hearing Barack
of our
Obama's
lifetime,
voice.
and we're going to have to act swiftly to resolve it. Now, the
It's
United
coming from
States
Joe.
has only one
It's coming
government
from a microphone.
and one president at a
Joe is
time.
cheating. Obama is giving him information over a microphone. Oh, what is this? What is
how
this?
to pay the
Spencer,
bills and stay in
go
their
get the
homes.
microphone. What, President Trump?
Stories
He's got a microphone?
That we
I'm
are
going to get it
facing
from him.
the greatest economic challenge of our lifetime.
I got it right here.
Mr. Vice President, there is no cheating here and no microphones to be used.
How did I know it was hooked up to me?
Let's get back to the debate, please.
Can I ask you a question, Joey? Are you really going to have Mommy's Day?
Oh yes, Marie, and I'm gonna do it especially for you and your mother.
I like that. Can I call you Uncle Joe?
Of course, you can call me Uncle Joe.
I like you, Uncle Joe.
It should be Sleepy Joe. The man does not pay attention or respond to any of the issues. He is Sleepy Joe, and in fact, he is sleeping now.
Wake up, Vice President.
Is it lunchtime yet? Come on, we have to move on.
You are right, Mr. President. Now let me start with the next question.
Okay, go ahead, Spencer. I am ready.
On this question, I'm going to have to read it, Mr. President. Okay, the COVID-19 has hit hard in our country. A lot of businesses have shut down. A lot of Americans got sick from this. Our whole way of life has been disrupted from this virus. Now, Mr. President, how do you feel about your actions on this terrible virus?
I have taken every step to secure and make sure our country is safe. This is a silent killer. We do not know what it was, but we know where it came from, China, which I restricted all traveling from there. I made sure that the hospitals got enough ventilators, closed the border from anybody coming in, but soon we will have a vaccine that will prevent anybody getting in this virus, which is coming very, very soon. Oh, come on, Ronald. It's Donald. Whatever. Your party did not do anything to stop the COVID from spreading. You Democrats did nothing. Joe, you are a Democrat. Huh? Whatever. Somebody must have screwed up. Spencer and Murray, I don't think he understands what he's saying.
Don't make fun of Uncle Joe. I like him.
I'm not making fun of him, but he's not answering any of the questions. And look at him. He's asleep again.
Ernie, I think we better cut this debate short. The Vice President is messing up already, having people want him off.
It has been decided that we are going to wrap this debate up. Each candidate will give a closing statement.
Wake up, Mr. Vice President. You've got to stay awake.
Is it lunchtime yet?
It has been decided that we are going to wrap this debate up. Each candidate will give a closing statement.
Okay, let's start with President Trump. President Trump, would you please give me your closing statement?
To my fellow voters of the United States, I just want to tell you that it's been a wonderful experience, though challenging, for the last 4 years. I have succeeded in all my promises I made 4 years ago. The economy was booming before COVID, and will come back even stronger. I got rid of bad trade deals that closed our factories. More jobs have been created for women, Afro-American, and Latino community like never before. They are getting good, well-paying jobs. I believe this campaign is the most important campaign ever. If you re-elect me, you will not only see America great, but greater.
Okay, Mr. President, good speech. Okay, now would Vice President Biden please do his closing statement?
My fellow Americans and voters, one of my goals is to get rid of the horrible COVID-19 virus. I will do what it takes to get rid of it. I will mandate everybody across the country to wear masks, and I will close the country down to make sure the virus ends. But I will implement Mommy's Day. What? Why in the world would you impose that on U.S. citizens? They don't want that. Because, Ronald, it's Donald. Because it sounds good.
You're so wonderful, Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe, I would like you to come and meet my mommy.
I would love to. I don't believe this.
I hope the voters got a good perspective of both candidates. I want to take a moment to thank both candidates for being here. President Trump and Vice President Biden. And I want to thank our moderators Spencer J. Fox and Murray Martin. They did a great job. Good night and thank you from NEBN News.
Uncle Joey, will you read me a story? Hi, I'm Spencer J. Fox. I hope you enjoyed watching that video. Now, if you have a few moments and a few minutes, go to my cyber mall. The Spencer J. Fox Cyber Mall. It has lots of different types of things to buy there, lots of different departments and different stores. You really can't find on the internet very much. Very unusual stores. It has stores for different types of clothing, for women and men, perfume, shoes, even different restaurants and food. Also, you get discounts on airline tickets and also to resorts. So go on the page that I have. Here's the URL. Go on there. Has a drop-down menu, has a categories of different stores that go on there. So go ahead, take a look. Go shopping at the Spencer J. Fox Cyber Mall.